You go to sleep hoping for relief, but you wake up with the same old jaw pain, a pounding headache, and a deep sense of frustration. You've tried every pillow on the market, you've done the stretches, you've tried everything you can think of, but nothing seems to give. The pain is relentless. It almost feels like a betrayal. Sleep is supposed to heal, but for you, it's become the main event, the very source of your suffering. What if I told you the real problem isn't something you're doing, but what your brain is up to after you've drifted off? I'm going to reveal a surprising link between your sleep and your TMJ pain and show you how to finally stop your brain from sabotaging your own rest. This isn't about managing the pain, it's about getting to the root cause, hidden deep within your nightly brain activity, so you can reclaim your mornings for good. Before we get into the nitty-gritty science, let's just acknowledge the frustrating reality for millions of people. There's a powerful two-way street between pain and sleep. The intense pain from your TMJ makes it almost impossible to get comfortable and fall asleep. Every little movement can start and send a jolt of pain through your jaw, waking you up over and over again. Then comes the next day. You're wiped out. And this isn't just about feeling tired or cranky. A lack of restorative sleep can actually change how your body perceives pain. Research has shown that poor sleep lowers your pain threshold, making you even more sensitive to the pain you already have. It's a cruel feedback loop. Pain wrecks your sleep, and wrecked sleep makes your pain feel even worse. It's no wonder that a huge number of patients with chronic TMJ disorders also report poor sleep quality. This cycle messes with everything. It dials up your stress and anxiety, which then causes more muscle tension in your jaw, feeding right back into the problem. You wake up with morning headaches, a stiff jaw, and a sense of defeat, even before you've had your coffee. It feels like a hopeless battle on two fronts: physical pain and mental exhaustion. But the secret to breaking the cycle lies in understanding the conversation happening between your brain and your jaw while you're fast asleep. So what's really going on in your brain at night that leaves you feeling so miserable in the morning? It turns out the issue isn't one specific bad brainwave. It's more about the chaotic transmissions between sleep stages and the tiny, almost unnoticeable disruptions that happen all night long. Let's simplify this. Think of your brain as a DJ spinning records all night, cycling between two different vibes, NREM and REM. First up is non-REM or NREM sleep. This is when the DJ plays slow, calming, restorative tunes. As you sink into the deepest stage of NREM, known as slow wave sleep, your brain produces big, powerful, slow brain waves called delta waves. Delta waves are the key to feeling refreshed. This is when your body repairs itself, your immune system gets a boost, and most importantly, your pain sensitivity goes down. This is the sleep you desperately need. When this deep sleep is interrupted, you miss out on vital recovery time, leading to more muscle pain and fatigue. But then the DJ switches the track to REM sleep, or rapid eye movement. The music gets faster, more active. Your brain waves during REM actually look a lot like they do when you're awake. This is when you have your most vivid dreams. Well, most of your body's muscles are temporarily paralyzed to keep you from acting out those dreams. Brief muscle twitches can still happen. The real trouble often starts with something called micro-arousals. These are split-second awakenings you don't even remember. A major trigger for these is sleep-disordered breathing, like obstructive sleep apnea. Here's a chain reaction. An airway blockage causes your oxygen to dip. Your brain senses danger and yanks you partially awake so you can breathe again. That's the micro-arousal. Right before this happens, your body's fight or flight response kicks in. And what happens in fight or flight? Your muscles tense up. This sequence, a breathing problem followed by a brain arousal, is often immediately followed by a powerful burst of jaw muscle activity, otherwise known as sleep bruxism. In fact, these grinding events are most common during lighter stages of NREM sleep, often happening right around these arousals. So it's not just that you're randomly grinding your teeth, it's that your brain, trying to save you from suffocating hundreds of times a night, is sending panic signals that cause your jaw muscles to clamp down with incredible force. You're waking up from a nightly battle and your jaw is taking all the punishment. Another surprising trigger can be waking to urinate. Historically, cave dwellers who woke frequently to urinate survive longer than those sleeping more deeply who didn't wake to sounds. Before bed, tell your bladder and yourself that you're safe and secure. This can reduce nighttime awakenings to urinate, especially if you don't have much fluid to pass when you wake. Many people wake up because of bladder needs and also feel soreness in their jaw. If you're a therapist wanting to learn more about treating TMD, take my Simply TMJ webinar. Links in the description. If the problem starts with a stressed out brain, the solution has to start there too. The goal is to create a stable environment that encourages more of that deep, restorative delta wave sleep and cuts down on the chaotic arousals that trigger grinding. Let's break this down into actionable steps you can start tonight. Your brain needs strong, consistent cues to know when it's time to play that slow, calming delta wave music. This is where top-notch sleep hygiene comes in. First, be consistent. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps stabilize your internal body clock, making it easier for your brain to get with the program. Second, create a wind-down routine that is non-negotiable. For at least an hour before bed, you need to signal to your brain the day is done. This means no more screens. The blue light from phones and TVs mess with melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's sleepy time. Instead, read a real book under a dim, warm light. Listen to some calming music. Take a warm bath. The drop in body temperature when you get out is a natural sleep trigger. And lay off the stimulants. That means no caffeine after 2 p.m. and no alcohol within 3 hours of bedtime. While alcohol might make you feel drowsy at first, it fragments your sleep later in the night, suppressing the deep sleep and leading to more arousals. Remember how those micro-arousal triggers your fight or flight response and lead to clenching? You can consciously flip the switch to rest and digest mode using simple relaxation techniques. Your most powerful tool is your own breath. Before you go to sleep, lie down and try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 7. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 7. Exhale for a count of 8. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it in for 7 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth for 8. Do this 4 or 5 times. It has a direct calming effect on your nervous system, slowing your heart rate and easing muscle tension. You can also work in some gentle jaw stretches and self-massage. Use your fingertips to gently massage the big muscles on the side of your jaw in slow circular motions. You can also try a simple tongue-to-palate exercise. Gently rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth, just behind your front teeth, and let your jaw hang loose. This helps train your jaw muscles to stay relaxed. Applying a warm compress to your jaw for 15-20 minutes before bed can also help soothe away tension. While you're working on improving your sleep and calming your brain, you need a safety net to protect your teeth from the grinding that's still happening. A properly fitted oral appliance or night guard from a dentist can be a huge help. I like the bottom ones the best. It acts as a physical barrier, absorbing the force of grinding and protecting your teeth from wear and tear. While research shows it may not stop the grinding activity itself, it's excellent for preventing damage. More importantly, it's worth getting screened for sleep-disordered breathing, like sleep apnea. Given the strong link between breathing interruptions and bruxism, treating underlying sleep apnea can sometimes significantly reduce grinding. A sleep specialist can help determine if this is an issue, and treatments like CPAP machine or a specialized oral appliance can be life-changing, not just for your jaw pain, but for your overall health. Finally, managing your stress and anxiety is a key part of long-term relief. Since stress is a major trigger for muscle tension, practices like meditation, yoga, or talking with a therapist can be incredibly effective at lowering the baseline tension your jaw carries all day and into the night. This isn't a quick fix. It's a full-on strategy to retrain your brain. It takes patience and consistency, but understanding why you're in pain is the most powerful first step you can take. Do you want an example of one of my patients' nighttime routines we made? Here's the link.